Hi, Scorpio. How's my favorite water sign doing? I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your love message from June 9th through the 14th. It is good for the sun, rising moon, and Venus sign of Scorpio. Just keep in mind, as always, this is a general message. It's not a personal message meant for just one person. So it's not going to resonate with all of you. Check your rising moon or Venus signs. You could find messages there if this doesn't resonate. All 12 zodiac signs will be up by the end of the week. If you want a message to resonate with you 100%, book a private reading with me. The link to my website is in the description below for scheduling. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. So, the mutual energy between you and your person, the devil in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or you've got Capricorn in the chart, but not necessarily. This is a detachment. This is not a lot of desire. You're not feeling chained and bound. You're not feeling a big, strong pull towards this person. This could have been a situation that involves some toxicity, possibly, not necessarily, but sometimes. And I think that you're just trying to be detached. You're both trying to be detached and release from one another right now. If it was a new relationship for you, neither one of you are really feeling it, I think. So, and at the bottom of this deck right now, my Oracle deck, I have the Three of Wands in reverse. So someone's not standing there waiting for the other person to come to them. You don't have a lot of foresight here. You're playing it small at this point. There may be some delays. Someone's holding on to the past or lacking confidence. If this person is at a distance from you, you're not enjoying that, or they're not. But you're not seeing expansion. You're not standing there on the horizon seeing a partnership and an alliance. And you're not getting together for a homecoming either. Someone might be suffering in silence. So the way you're seeing yourself is the Two of Pentacles in reverse right now. I think you're out of synthesis with this person. You're not trying to figure out what to do. I think you're in a place of reprioritizing your life. Maybe you were overcommitted. You don't want to juggle anymore. You're a little disorganized. You're trying to reprioritize things. You're not trying to figure out what to do. You're not making any choices or decisions about this relationship. No movement being made. Your person's showing me balance or justice in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Libra. I have Libra here, Sagittarius. Here you are, Scorpio. And I have Libra, Taurus here as well. Virgo. Fixed signs are here as well. So your person is seeing themselves as justice in reverse with you. So I don't think they feel like they are balanced with you. I don't think they feel like the relationship balances themselves. This balances out here. This person could be going through a divorce, or this person's learning lessons about independence. If anything has gone down between the two of you, there could be the blame game going on. The balance, justice is sometimes a yes or no card. Like you have a choice to make and you have to weigh the cause and effect of everything. This person might be lacking in some accountability, or they can't find the truth. They can't find the balance with you. The way you're feeling, the world in reverse to the hermit. So you're seeking solitude. You're searching your soul about the way you feel right now. I think you feel the need to spend some time alone. I don't think you feel like you can have the world with this person. You're not feeling any closure with this person. Again, if they're at a distance, you're not going to travel to be with them. There's not a lot of communication between you and this person. It might be stagnant at this point. No one's going to finish what they start here. I think you feel like you need to seek personal closure and you're not sure how to do that. So you need to spend time alone. Your person's showing me temperance in reverse or patience in reverse. This is the energy of Sagittarius. I don't think they feel like you're their soulmate, or they run really hot and cold. They can't find the purpose of the relationship. One minute they feel one way, one minute they feel another way. This person's feeling a lot of imbalance and excess with you at this point. The action you want to take towards them is the Empress in reverse. So you could be going through a divorce. If you're a feminine, I don't think you feel like you're their Empress. If you're a masculine, I don't think you feel like they're your Empress. You could have been dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. I have two cards of possibly getting a divorce in some way. I don't think you see a lot of fertile ground in this situation. Your insecurities might be happening, or like bubbling to the surface here. This might be hurting your self esteem, or you don't want a serious commitment with this person. If they're younger, you might not want to have kids with them, or possibly it's possible that someone's recently lost a baby with the world in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Of course, that's not true for all of you, just some of you. or you're considering relationships that long term where fertility would come into play. But I don't think you see a lot of fertile ground right now. This might be making you feel a little ungrounded as well. Watch for triggered feelings of codependency. I think you're handling it well, though, Scorpio, by being solitary right now with the Hermit. The action this person wants to take towards you is the Tower, disruption. This doesn't necessarily mean this person wants to cause chaos or disruption, but they've out of nowhere, boom, they've hit the eject button. They're willing to tear something all down and rebuild in some part of their life. But I don't know that it's with you because you're both trying to detach. If there's been any toxic cycles between the two of you, you're both just trying to face your shadow sides and detach. Or there's just not a lot of desire. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is Scorpio the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Some of you, this is about a job. Like some of you are parents and you don't feel like you can parent and work at the same time. You're trying to reprioritize. You're not able to complete cycles. And you're like, I need to play it small. I don't have a big plan for the future here. I need to spend time alone and think about this. Okay, that Virgo energy. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpio? Oh, two wanted to come out, but I only want one. Well, Ten of Pentacles is here. I think you're focused on career and long-term stability. If you're married and in a family, you want equal contribution from everyone involved. I think you are focused on career, long-term karmic empire stuff. The Star is in reverse here, though. You guys aren't feeling 100% positive and motivated and free. You might be feeling a little disconnected at this time. I don't think you're wishing on a star. If you've been through a Tower moment, you're still healing and you don't feel that renewal from within just yet. How do you feel further about this person? Why is the World in reverse with the 9 here? The Major Arcana with the Hermit. What's underneath this? 3 of Cups in reverse. Well, this person could have been a friend. There could have been a third party situation. If there was, I think you think that 3 is a crowd. If this was just someone you were spending time with, I don't know, they might not be exactly your cup of tea or your soul tribe. I'm seeing 2 cards of wanting alone time and needing some independence. Or wanting independence. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I've got 2 cards basically indicating Taurus or Virgo here. I don't think you feel like you can be this person's Queen of Pentacles necessarily. Possible divorce going on, but not necessarily. You might be needing to spend a lot of time alone and focused more on self-care, figuring out work-home conflicts, focusing on financial independence. You might not be ready for a serious relationship, or you're struggling with health issues and financial issues for some of you. Why is your action the Empress in reverse? Some of you have been doing it all for family, and that's overwhelming to you now. And it's keeping you away from your life purpose and destiny. Whoa, you're the Tower too. Okay, this is actually a positive thing in a relationship reading. You're both willing to say, okay, let's just tear it all down. Let's tear it all down and rebuild. Let's just hit the eject button. You're both willing to have sudden change and chaos even, and an upheaval. It brings an awakening. Both of you are having something hit you suddenly. If this is a new relationship, you've suddenly changed something here. But for a lot of you, this is family. What else does Scorpio want to do? 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's a connection between you and this person. There is a connection here. But for some reason, this is maybe hitting your self-esteem and there's not a lot of fertile ground. But you do have a feeling of the 2 of Cups. I do think you also see growth potential in this situation, or you want something new with a lot of growth potential in it, and you're willing to tear everything down and rebuild. Okay, why is this person Justice in reverse here? Why do they see themselves as Justice in reverse? The Lovers in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini. I don't think they feel like you balance this out you guys balance each other out, and I don't think they see you as a lover. They might be paranoid that you have other lovers, or that they're just not feeling a lot of harmony in this relationship. They might have rushed into this with you and realized this isn't balancing out. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be tied down. They're a free spirit. They want to find other options in their life. I think they'd still talk to you, but I don't think they see you being the one necessarily. Or whatever they're doing isn't making them feel balanced and harmony and the lovers. And even if this is their job, they might be looking for something else. I think this person wants to explore other options. Why is Temperance in reverse here? Five of Swords in reverse. I think they don't want to fight with you. They want to avoid conflict. If there's been any issues, they might want reconciliation. This person might be easily triggered by stuff from the past that they're still hanging on to. Queen of Swords in reverse. You'd be dealing with an air sign. The Queen of Swords comes up with a solution. This person can't really come up with a solution. They might be feeling a little cold and icy. If you didn't trigger them, something from their past triggered them. And they notice imbalances very easily. And this triggers them. And I think they're having a hard time being clear and direct with you. Or of like 100% in their head about this in a smart way. Why are they the Tower? Why is their action towards Scorpio the Tower? This could be a bitchy ex they want you to get rid of, or they need to get rid of, that's a problem. Five of Wands. There's tension, but they'd be willing to give it a go. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's been a painful ending for this person. I'm seeing a card of healing, possibly. Two cards of healing. If anyone has been sick, there's still healing happening. This person might be avoiding an inevitable painful ending. They're worried about hurting someone, but at the same time, there's this tension here. This is weird. What action does this person want to take towards Scorpio? It's like they'd be willing to try something out here with you, but they don't want tension and a group dynamic. You guys might be very different from one another. They might be afraid of hurting you. What does this person really want with Scorpio? What do they really want in this situation? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't think this person resists change. I don't think they see you as part of their destiny right now, or they might be playing out some karmic cycles in their life. They're having a hard time tolerating ups and downs with Temperance in reverse and Justice in reverse and the Wheel in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. This is a struggling relationship. This could involve marriage or family or money. Not necessarily, but possibly. This person seems to feel like the timing is bad and they're not sure they can have happily ever after with you. Or there's something like you guys don't want the same things. The relationship is struggling. There is a bit of a disconnection. Death in reverse. That's you, Scorpio. I don't think they feel like they can be happy forever in this situation. And this person resists change, but they could be trying to break karmic cycles, learn lessons of independence. They're a little afraid of transformation and rebirth in their life or with you. What does Scorpio really want? The Hierophant in reverse. Well, if you guys are married, you might want a divorce. If you work for a big company, you might want out of that. You don't want to hear it from friends and family. The Hierophant breaks from tradition and from community and challenges the status quo and wants to be its own best teacher and breaks from the norm. Sometimes wants an unconventional relationship, but not necessarily. I just heard someone's sick and they don't like their doctor or the hospital or something. But this is not a health message, but I really heard that strongly. What else does Scorpio want? I don't think you want a serious commitment at this point. Page of Swords. Well, you're curious about them. You're anticipating communication at any moment, and you're a little nervous. You're very curious. You're trying to think of a new way to communicate with this person that's effective. But I think you're nervous to hear from them in some way. Probably because they seem to be rejecting you and having a hard time playing out this expansion. They're not expanding with you. Seven of Wands in reverse. I think you're just going to give up. You're kind of exhausted. I don't think you feel like you can take the high road here at this point. I don't think you feel like you've got the higher ground. Watch that you're not just caving in and letting somebody walk all over you. I don't anticipate you guys doing that. Scorpios rarely do that. You guys will stand up and defend yourselves. I ain't never met a Scorpio that wouldn't be like, don't come at me. You have 7 wands, I have one. I can beat all of you. Scorpios are warriors, but this seems to be exhausting you and you're like, I can't do this right now. The Magician. I think you want to work alone. You both might want to. You might be really trying to be the single catalyst for change. Someone in this situation does feel very confident to manifest and is very worn down with this 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands, communication. 8 of Swords, you're trapped in your head about it. 4 of Pentacles, someone's holding back. Here's the Justice in reverse again, this Libra energy. Something just isn't balanced out or fair. The Sun, clarity, fun. Someone might just want to have fun and be happy and then whistle and walk away, with the 7 of Swords being the lone wolf, leaving the other person left out in the cold. King of Wands in reverse. I don't think this is very exciting to somebody here. The King of Wands in reverse. Let's see what will happen. What action will Scorpio take? What action will Scorpio take? Six of Pentacles, you're going to focus on your material and spiritual prosperity. You will be generous in this situation, but only to a point. You will only give as much as you receive. You expect equal give and take. Strength, it's called power in this deck. You're going to be strong. You're going to be compassionate. You'll be persuasive. You'll have strength of character, but you might hold back and be reserved with this person. 8 of Swords in reverse, you just don't want to feel all trapped in your head. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where you've overthought it to the point where it's just driving you crazy. You're trying to release any negative thoughts that you have and be open to new perspectives and not get stressed out about this. I don't see you making any moves towards this person. You'll only give to them what they give to you, and you'll hold back and just try not to freak out about it and overthink it. Okay, what action is this person going to take? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They don't have much of a long-term plan. They're not patiently waiting. If this is about a job, they can't retire on it. This person isn't planning for the long haul. This is a short-term thing for them. They're not moping around waiting at this point. I think they're moving on. This is the Chariot. This is a very driven person that absolutely knows where they're going in their life. They might travel for work. They might have just gotten a new car. They do want victory. They do want success. But this is with or without a person. Oh, the Lovers. They might be driven towards a Gemini. But see, they don't feel like they're the Lovers with you. Now they're showing me a little back and forth. I think this person is somewhat into you, but they have other choices, more than one choice. There's a duality to this person. And they're not really sure that they can plant this seed with you. They lack a plan at this point. 3 of Cups in a reverse. So if there was a third party situation, that might not be happening now, or somebody just does not want that. They don't want it. It's like this person's into you and they're driven towards you or driven towards something, but they have no long-term plan and they don't have any foresight. They're impatient. Some of this could very much have to do with finances or resources as well. What is your advice, Spirit? Queen of Cups. Someone here is very loving, caring, emotionally stable, intuitive, and in flow. Let that be you. Listen to your emotional intuition. Be caring. Be compassionate. If you're married, honor your obligations. Focus on self-care, self-love, taking care of family, keeping emotionally balanced. 8 of Wands, your guides are telling you that you need to make a change, and you need to make a quick change. Some of you might need to travel, movement. This is resumes, messages, Cupid's arrow. Make a change, one that's in alignment with your emotional stability. 3 of Wands, don't look back, look forward to the future. To the future. Yeah. You don't have to just stand there and wait for something. It's time for progress. It's time for expansion. It's time for you to look at other opportunities. Look towards the future. Look at long distance travel, jobs, homes, Don't look backwards, look forwards. Six of Wands in reverse. Watch your ego and your pride. Right now might be a time of focusing more on private achievements and your personal definition of success. Someone in this situation feels as though they've fallen from grace or their ego's being bruised. They're not getting the attention that they want. Maybe you didn't get the promotion. You need to look for something else because you have a lot of love to give. It could be something like that. Or I'm hearing career and health for a lot of you out of nowhere. I think it's also possible that someone's not getting attention that they want. Focus on your own private, personal definition of success. I'm seeing a high priestess in reverse, somebody withdrawing into silence. Here's the empress in reverse again. I'm seeing a card of divorce. I'm seeing a possible card of promiscuity and a married woman messing around, possibly, or a younger woman and an older woman. Competition out of nowhere. Somebody just wants to be single. Yeah. Okay, they're pulling back. They're saying we're all done. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading from the 9th through the 15th. If it resonates with you, I do hope it helps you and brings you clarity. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally for health, wealth, love, or your spiritual destiny and path. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Scorpio. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.